on the road, leaving El Centro, California, heading to San Diego. This is on my way from Tucson, Arizona, back to San Diego. Tentatively, I'm scheduled to be at San Diego University sometime Tuesday. My plan is tonight to get up into the mountains to the last rest area before San Diego and camp the night there in the trailer, and then be down in San Diego tomorrow morning and try to get nailed down what's happening with San Diego University and with Joe, whether he's doing a podcast interview, whatever's going to happen. We'll just get that nailed down. If you didn't get to catch the show today, so every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time, Game Master and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First Edition actual play live show that's broadcast over twitch.tv/RPG Research from Sunday 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. And the audience can interact because they accumulate hero points and they can spend them to make events and people and stuff show up in the game and do interesting things to impact player characters. But what was interesting is last session and this session, you're starting to really see the forming, storming, norming. They haven't gotten to performing yet, but they've been in forming and storming. You know, this group's been, since the session's only 3 hours, and we have to do a long preamble because it's a show. It's been kind of slow progression. We're about 3.5 months of the show, once a week, and their early phases are, you know, forming, and they're all being so polite and careful. Storming, they're just like the Three Stooges. It's not pretty. And it wasn't until last session that they finally had a little bit of norming, where everybody kind of started to get their roles on who should do what and where. It wasn't automatic, they'd spell it out, so they weren't performing yet, but they were starting to norm, and they were much more effective against the bad guys this time, much more effective. As soon as the threat was vanquished, they fell right back into forming when they're all being so polite, and then they were getting kind of frustrated that things were getting done and everybody was talking too much, that we got some major storming going on. Got some little quips at each other, a little snideness, a little sharp comments, and some impatience to the point where one of the characters' dwarves chopped the head of a cat off out of impatience for trying to decide what to do with the cat. And that's something that's going to, I discussed it with the player, and she's going to be discussing what her character did next week with one of the other characters, because that was out of it. I wouldn't say it's out of character, but it's concerning for the character to be doing that. So that'll be some interesting in-game discussion next week. I asked her to save that for next week in-game. But it, yeah, and it was partly out of just exasperation that nobody could agree on anything getting done, because they fell right back into this forming and storming phase. So it's fascinating to watch. So, of course, if you didn't catch it live, you have to be a Patreon supporter to see the higher quality uploaded version right away after the show. But about a month or so after the broadcast, it becomes available to the general public under youtube.com/RPG Research. So you can check those episodes out there. But it's interesting how every group goes through these different phases in different ways and has different dynamics. Every group, you know, they all eventually, well, some don't, some stay stuck in storming. Usually not if I'm coaching, but you see a lot of groups that stay stuck in storming. One of my sons has had a problem where the group just never seems to get past that until I come in, and then I'd help him get past it, and then I hand it back to him, and because they're all peers and teenagers, it devolves, and their characters just keep dying. It's like, oh my goodness. They definitely need a little more guidance. But, yeah, so it's nice to see that last session, they started to get a little bit of norming. They weren't performing. Performing is where it's much more automatic that they did their roles. But they did assign roles, and they were much more effective. They took out the bad guys very quickly. They barely got scathed. And then once the action was over, back to chaos. But they're coming along. They're coming along. And they've earned enough experience points. Some people made third level So that's good. They're starting to level up. Again, you can catch that on twitch.tv/RPG Research when it's live, Sunday 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific. We also have our Monday and Thursday training and game evaluation shows. So this week, John is running various superhero games for evaluation, so you have to check those out. Also 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to noon is a research assistant discussion, so that's and that might get preempted by the San Diego University thing. We'll see what happens. Depends on what time that's at least this Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. And but yeah, if you're a Patreon supporter, go check out the videos of last week and this week. You're definitely really seeing those Tuckman forming, storming, norming, and reforming stages. It's fascinating to see it every time. And it's really some groups that have better cohesion than this group. They can do it all in a single session, go through all three phases and get to performing. But those tend to be veteran gamers. This is a real hodgepodge mix of players, intentionally. But worth checking out and look at it from that perspective. Look at the social dynamics and such and see what's going on. Look at the player archetypes that I've talked about before. Player archetypes. Look at what player archetypes are manifesting in that group. Ignoring some of the hiccups and the technical issues that interrupt the flow. Observe what the immersion is. We have an observed immersion scale towards flow state. See if how far on a scale of 0 through 10 they were on their immersion. What do you think they were at? So all those are things you can see every time with every episode. It's pretty fascinating. So anyway, I got a long, boring drive ahead. If you have specific topics you'd like me to discuss on this stream, I'd be happy to. I just need to know what you'd like. I could ramble on forever about many topics. I've thought about doing discussions. I've got a lot of anecdotes of different clients and groups that I think are pretty fascinating and useful to people. Behavioral modification, at-risk use, etc. I'd be happy to discuss if that's what you'd like to hear more. But I don't know if with all this noise in the background, you can hear me well enough to be able to tolerate such a monologue. But let me know. That's something you want to hear more of while I'm on this tour. It's got to be more interesting than listening to, well, today I replaced the tailpipe and blah, 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 blah. It's much more relevant to what this tour is about. I'd be happy to do that. So give me some comments if you're watching this, and let me know any topics, questions you'd like me to answer while I'm driving on this road. I am starting the trip back now. So San Diego, I'll be there, Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Then I'll be up in LA Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Then Las Vegas Thursday or Friday, and then Utah, Idaho. I'd like to try to get back to Spokane by Sunday. I don't know if I can pull that off, but we'll see. Or the bus, But so there's a lot of long road there that if you want me to break up a lot of topics or answer questions, ask away. I'm happy to do it. Wherever you may be well. Happy gaming and namaste.